All right, we had some slight technical difficulties getting started, but we are getting started now. As per usual, I'm going to hang out here for a couple of minutes and we'll wait to see who comes to join us, and then we'll go ahead and get started. We are starting about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes later than usual, but because of the camera mix up on Friday night, the cameras were not connecting to the streaming app correctly. It was a whole thing. We had to shut down some stuff, restart some stuff, but hopefully this is going to be good. And we have all of the problems solved. So we'll see what happens. Here's fingers crossed that my phone stays plugged in and doesn't randomly die in the middle of a 2 to 3 hour stream. It's fine. It's fine. But, as with any crisis, the first step is making sure that you have your pants on, which I do. I have my pants on today. So, you're welcome. And now I'm going to stop talking at you and let you listen to the lovely opening music for Dragon Quest XI. I just realized I didn't know where my controller was. It's right here. I found it. Okay. The one downside to OBS, which is the program that I'm using for this, is that it doesn't update the users in chat as frequently as I would prefer it to. So I never actually know who's here unless you comment something, because I can either look at the chat or the people in the chat, but not both. So I choose to look at the chat. Oh, thank you, Keen. That is a Twitch thing, apparently, not an OBS thing. Sure, that makes sense. Okay, we've been streaming for like 2 to 3 minutes now. Let's get this over to the real party. The real party. Let's see here. Is that a good size for me in the upper corner there? Let me know, folks. Let me know, as per usual. And let's get going. I love this feature. I love it. It's my favorite. Here's what happened so far. The ongoing search for the Rainbow has brought Edric back to his place of birth, Dundrasil. Alas, this once great fortress has fallen into ruins, having been attacked by an army of monsters many years ago in an assault that also claimed the lives of our hero's mother and father. There, he learns that Rab is in fact his grandfather and assists him in a ceremony to send the departed royal souls to the hereafter. I think they also sent all of the townspeople's souls, so that was pretty big. That's why there were so many butterflies in that ceremony we watched. Soon after the ceremony, Hendrik and his men appear, and despite several close calls, Edric manages to escape with Jade's aid. The pair regroup with the rest of the party, at which point Rab reveals that a malevolent mage by the name of Mordigan is behind all of the evil in Erdrea, and says that he must be defeated at all costs. Upon departing from Dundrasil, the rainbow suddenly starts to glow, and all present see a vision of six strange orbs floating above an altar in the sky. Surmising that these will be what they need in order to reach the World Tree, the friends set off to seek them out. Rab says they'll need to get out into the open ocean in order to be able to search properly, which will mean sailing through the sea gates of Puerto Valor. Luckily, he knows Don Rodrigo, who is the head of this coastal community, so they make their way there to see him. And that's where we left off. We were still in Zvardrust, I believe. Yep, Zvardrust. This is where we left off. But we were headed back to our ship. Yeah, no, we're all rested. We're all healed. We have to talk to this dog. It is a requirement to speak to all animals in every video game ever. If game permits, of course. Sometimes game doesn't permit. But anyway. And I'm just going to run there because I don't think it's that far. Is it? No, it's really not. It's like right down here. Pretty sure all of these enemies are afraid of me, so I don't have to murder any of them. That's good. Ooh, sparkly spot. Nope, I can't get up there. Okay, I don't care that much about it. It's not high priority. We are here for story things. It is Sunday night. We are storying. Alright. What up, Dave? Back aboard the stallion, sir. Stallion? Why did I say stallion? Is that what they call the horses in, Okay, no. That's not the way I want to go. I want to go this way. Like in Legend of Zelda, the stall horses. The stallions. The skeletal things. Brawl Eliminator. That would be, one, an awesome band name, and two, definitely a Doofenshmirtz invention of some kind. Because it ends in "ator." Brawl Eliminator. Okay. So we're on that. We already stopped at that island. We've been there. Drake slimes. I like how when you do the ultra fast battle mode, everybody also like quivers really fast. Like, I'm super ready. I'm super ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, that looks like a sea gate, doesn't it? Okay. So I guess the port is over here somewhere. Can I stop here? Is that... Yes. Coast of Valor. Coast of Valor? Porto Valor? Porto Valor? I don't know. I don't know how stuff's pronounced, y'all. Sometimes I think I do, and then I realize that I actually don't. Alright, enemies are actively fleeing. That means I don't have to worry about them. I definitely see something shiny over there, so we're gonna go get that. Frickin' ran right past it. Maiden's Favor. I don't know what that is. Mount Panglai Mangle Grove. Oh, the Mangle Grove is the, like, next to Cobblestone. It's, like, between Cobblestone. Cobblestone's down here, and then, Heliodor is up here. So then it would be, like, Heliodor, Cobblestone, Mangle Grove, and then Mount Panglai, Puerto Valor. So I guess Cobblestone is that one. That way. I had to think way too hard about explaining that. It's fine. Y'all probably didn't even need that explanation. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. You know, if it wasn't for this ugly pink smoke, this would be, like, the prettiest place ever. Crimson coral. Like, look at it. Like, it's a cavern that glows. And again, except for that ugly pink smoke, it's magical. So magical. Alright. Alright, we got some stuff. There is a campsite down here somewhere. Oh, it's over here. This way. In the original game, this was the first area I ever found the, like, targets that are, like, scattered. And I started shooting them, and then I realized that that was going to take me forever, and I kind of gave up on it. We're just going to rest. You know what? Let's rest until dusk. Because I want to see what that cave looks like at night. And maybe the enemies are tougher at night. And they won't run away from me. Like little pansies. Ooh, can I go in here? I can go in here. I shouldn't be so excited about climbing into a well. That's probably not healthy. Or normal. Also, there's nothing in this room. Okay. Nothing in that room. Go this way. There's a treasure chest here. A pitch pearl. Is that for finding your pitch or for making tar? I don't know. And some silver ore. Okay, well. Not mad about any of those things. Except that one empty room. It makes me a little bit mad. Okay, sparkly spots. Well, I guess there's one a little bit further up. It's only there at night, so I guess it's not there right now, but it will be there maybe by the time we run up there. Honestly, I should just get my frickin' horse out, right? Like, this is what horses are for. She says, continuing to run. Oh, no, there's definitely something there. Narspicious. And then this is the mango grove. No horses beyond this point. Well, this isn't... I'm not trying to get there. Okay, cool. I don't need to go there. I'm not trying to go there. We only came up here for the sparkly spot. Alright, fine. I'll get my horse. Again, not 100% convinced that the horse is actually faster, but it does allow us to go. Gosh. Wait a second. Y'all. Frickin' y'all. Y'all. Is this a slime I can ride? I really need to know if this is a slime that I can ride. Can I ride this slime?
Veronica wins again.
Yeah, you do, Veronica. I can ride the Slime Knight? How does that work? Wait, what? What is happening? What is this? It looks so weird! What am I looking at? Okay, apparently I can swing my sword while I'm on it? But I can't ride it into battle. That was what I wanted to know. Can I ride this thing into battle? You can't ride any of the other mounts into battle, so I didn't really expect to be able to ride it into battle, but I wanted to. I wanted that. I wanted that for myself. No! I was too close. I was trying to smack it with my sword. I kind of love that the battle portion of the game takes care of itself, so that, like, if all you want to do... Oh, that does nothing. If all you want to do is play for story, you don't actually have to participate in battle. You can just let it do its own thing. What is the point of this? Why do I need to ride this? I don't get it. Why would this ever be necessary? Why is this a necessary thing other than looking absolutely ridiculous? I don't know why this is a thing. I mean, it is fun. You're right, Keen. It is fun. And there's a whole bunch of them around here that you can go and ride. But, like, usually the rideable monsters are in an area where, like, they unlock something for you. What is this unlocking? That's all I want to know, is what ability have I gained by riding this Slime Knight? Okay. 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 That is worth it. That is amazing. Let's do it again. Let's do it again! And murder the plant. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Yes! Oh man, that's really satisfying watching them die. Does it only work on those plants though? Like, where were the... It didn't seem to work on other Slime Knights. What does the sign say? Oh, hang lie. Yeah. No, that did work on the Slime Knight. Okay. Just like, get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here. We don't need you here. Bye. He's like, I don't want to fight you. Eat my sword. Grass. Okay. Alright, well now I know what that does. Oh, I can't cut down the tree. I wanted to cut down the tree, but no cutting down trees. Okay. Alright, let's go check out the lighthouse area. Because there's a sparkly spot over there somewhere. There's a lot of tree in my face. Oh, there it is. And then there's another one, like over here-ish? Yeah, that one. There it is. Ooh, it's ore. Silver ore, copper ore. Yeah, see, this is why I like Amazon Basics Forge, because we haven't even found a spot that's got platinum ore yet. Like, that's not been a thing. So I wouldn't have been able to craft this sweet armored knight outfit until we found that, or we found a merchant who sold it. But who needs that? We have Amazon Basics Forge. Oh, casino.
Okay, darlings, I'll see you when you're finished here in town. I need to go and see a man about ciao for now.
What came over him all of a sudden?
Don Rodrigo lives in that grand old place over yonder. Let's go and say hello, shall we?
He said he needed to go see a man about. Okay, bye! And if that isn't the world's greatest coming out speech, I don't know what is. You know? Sylv, please live your best life. Go see a man about whatever it is you need to go see a man about. I totally get it, man. I get it. Is there, like, definitive edition Tinder? Is that what's happening here?
Oh, and, don't go mentioning my royal past, will you? There's no point in causing a fuss.
I mean, he has been traveling around like a commoner, and he's not the former king of anything now, because Dundersill doesn't exist. I mean, It exists, but it's not like a place. No, it is a place. It's not a kingdom anymore. That's it. It's not a kingdom anymore. So,
As far as he's concerned, I'm just his old pal Rab. Let's keep it that way, all right?
we can do that. That's fine with me. I'm okay with this. But first, let's ransack this bitch. What is there? I want all the stuff. Okay, nope, nothing up there. Nope, nothing up there. Okay, cool. Left or right first? Okay. Don Rodrigo's house is to my left, map right. So we'll go the other way. Are you a building I can go into? I think this is the church. It is. It's a church. Is there anything I can loot in the church? That's probably sacrilegious, but whatever. It's a video game. Nope, there is an upper level. Very... You've heard about the fall of Dundersill, see? Come on, no. Of course. Everybody know that sorry tale. People here in Puerto Valor were very shocked when it happened. They say it was the Darkspawn who summoned the monsters that destroyed the city. The same Darkspawn that is now on the loose. And I believe them. The forces of darkness have grown more powerful with each day that has passed since his reappearance. I only hope they catch him soon. Well, surprise, surprise, lady. You're talking to him. Or you would be if the Darkspawn was like an actual thing, but it's not. Oh, there were just stairs on the side of the building? I didn't even need to go in. Well, okay then. Here's the inn. Do. Nope. You know what, y'all? You know what I forgot to do that I've just now remembered that I wanted to do? Go back and buy that frickin' kitty cat suit. I forgot to buy the kitty cat suit. I mean, I still can. I think. I hope. Alright, let's see what's in. Armor and... No, this is the weapon shop? Weapon shop. I don't know. What have you got to buy? Nope. 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 Oh, you know what else I haven't done? I haven't even looked at Rab and Jade's skills. Should probably do that too. Okay. What's the armory guy got? Oof. Sorry, eyelashes attacking me. Okay, I think I got it. Feather headband. Cloak of evasion. Full plate armor. No, I don't need that. I have a steel shield equipped at the moment already. $25,000 gold? We could buy that. Might be worth it for 25,000 gold. We'll get the... you know, let's buy two. We'll give one to Veronica and one to Serena. That'll do. Thank you muchly. Nope, nothing back here of interest. But let's go check out the top floor. Bookshelf. The Diary of Tetsu the Smith. Chapter 3, A Dream Dies. My name is Tetsu. I am 48 years old. I am a blacksmith. Black disappointment. The metal school forbids men. It is a girls' school. The guard at the gate bars the path to instruction, and so dies my dream. Wait for me, mother. Though I am not a great smith, I bring sweet flowers. Alright. The mini metal place. That's what that guy's talking about. Ooh, barrels. Smashy, smashy. Hola, senor. You came here by boat, see? Did you maybe see a strange column of light coming out of the ocean? As a matter of fact... See. The column appears when the power of the sea deity cannot be contained. They say that it leads down into a hidden underwater kingdom. An underwater kingdom, you say? Delightful. Now that I've talked to that dude, does that mean that I can go there? That'd be cool. It's Atlantica! I actually don't remember what it's called. If it actually is called Atlantica or not. We've come here on a holiday from a snowy kingdom far to the north. We've always wanted to see the ocean before we got too old. We come from Sniffelheim, up in the far north. It's not a bad place at all. You should certainly visit if you have the chance. Okay, here's what's ironic about that. Sniffelheim is literally a port city. Just like Porto Velar. It's on the frickin' ocean. Isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, whatever. Ooh, dude has a quest. Kitty! Nope, that's a dog. Doggy! Oh dear, this is turning into a rather tricky situation all round. I really need to be heading home and getting back to work, but if I don't get her what she wants, there'll be hell to pay. Oh, sorry. This is the first holiday my wife have been on in years. I'm always too busy with work. Anyway, I thought I'd bring her here and get away from it all for a bit. But now she's saying she won't go home unless I get her a piece of floral coral. You can't buy that stuff in shops. You have to fight a coralossus to get it. Ah, there were at least one on the beach. I know I haven't been giving her the attention she deserves, and I really would like to try and make her happy, but fighting monsters is... well, it's not really my cup of tea. You, on the other hand, look as though you love a scrap. I don't suppose you could do the deed instead of me, could you? I'd make it worth your while. Ooh, whip book. Really? Oh, that's wonderful, simply wonderful. Now, those coralossus things aren't hard to find. They're all over the coast of Allure, and they're so brightly colored you can't miss them. I really can't begin to tell you how big a favor you'd be doing me if you could go find one, clobber it, and bring me some floral coral so I can go home and get back to work. Yep, anything for love. I'm not leaving without my coral. I don't know whose side I'm on. I guess it doesn't really matter whose side I'm on. Okay, listen here. Is this a second inn? It is. Ah, I think this is our first mini metal lady. Hello, Sherry, and welcome to the Miniature Metal Exchange, an officially licensed organ of l'Académie de Notre Maître de Médaille. Wow, I lost that halfway through. L'Académie de Notre Maître de Médailles. I did not study French, I studied Latin, so really sorry if I butchered the hell out of that. Ah, but what is this? You do not have an album de medals? Well, we shall soon fix that. It's an album of medals. For each and every mini medals that you bring to me, I will put a petite stamp in your album. When you have earned enough stamps, you will be rewarded with prizes magnifiques. Bon chance, chérie. Hello, chérie. Okay, I'm not reading that name again. That was trash. That was trash. Ah, I see that you have brought me 13 mini medals. Bon alors, allow me to stamp your album. Ooh. You've earned the Shield Bearer. And a Hermes hat. And that's it. When you have reached 20, you will earn the magnificent prize of a rune staff. Bon chance, chérie. All right. Again, I apologize for my terrible French accent. Hey, what up? No. Without proper pepper, the flavor is all wrong. It is as simple as that. Ay, lo siento, señor. I am sorry. I should not get so angry in the kitchen, but the fact is, my specialty dish requires a pinch of proper pepper, and I do not have any. You see, I always import my pepper from Gondolia, but recently they have been facing a terrible shortage. It seems that a gang of vicious pirates has been attacking the Gondolian trade fleet and stealing entire cargoes of my beloved spice. Curse those wicked men. Los brutos. Alas, they are clever as well as cruel. Proper pepper is a valuable commodity. Indeed, it is known as these parts as oro gris, gray gold. I dread to think how expensive it will become if criminals are in control of its supply. Senor, you are a strong and capable man, see? Perhaps you would be willing to liberate my precious proper pepper from its pirate captors. Yep. De verdad! Truly, you'll do this for me. Oh, gracias, senor. Muchas gracias. I have heard the rumor that the pirates' base is on a small island not so far from the city of Gondolia itself. That is probably where the stolen pepper is being stored, see? But, senor, you must be very careful. I hear that they are very fierce indeed. Muy fuerte. I would not wish for you to get hurt trying to help me. Shiver me timbers. Ah, I like pirate stuff. Oh, I just smashed like all of those pumpkins. Sorry, y'all. Sorry about your pumpkins. Oh, who are you with the very fancy hair? I met a gentleman on the way into town who appeared to have very good taste. He said such nice things about my clothes. What's more, he even gave me a few fashion tips. I'm sure he'd do the same for you if you asked him nicely. A gentleman on the way into town. Do you suppose she saw Sylvando? That's my thought. Is there anything in here? There's a cabinet. With a green eye. I've worked in this hotel for many years now, but still I am not tired of the sound of the waves. The sea sings a lullaby to me every day. I am only taking a teeny tiny break. Solo un momento. Please do not tell the headmaid downstairs. She would throw me into the sea. Your secret's safe with me, lady. Slacking off at work is an American tradition. And apparently a Puerto Valorian tradition as well. Pot! With an extra mini medal in it! That is convenient. Alright, so we're up to 14 now. Boop, boop. Ooh, treasure chest. 1,300 gold coins. Cool. That's almost the price of that hat that we spent. That we bought. Whatever. I know what words are. Okay, wait. Oh, there's stairs here. I was like, how do I get down there? There's stairs. Okay. Let's do it over here. Hola, chico. You like bunny girls, see? I like bunny girls very much. No one in Erdrea likes bunny girls as much as me. This got real creepy real fast. I have loved them ever since I was a little boy. I saw a bunny girl so beautiful that I was obsessed from that day forward. See, I admit it. I am completely loco. Aye, but the sad truth is that in all the years that have passed since then, I have never seen another who compared to my first bunny love. But perhaps that is a lot to change. Chico, your amiga, your dark-haired lady friend. I think she would make a most beautiful bunny girl. Oh god, this got real creepy. Could you give it a try? Could you prepare a bunny costume for her? Then I can try to persuade her to put it on. Now, as I am sure you know, the beautiful bunny costume is made up of 3 essential elements. Bunny ears, a bunny suit, and a pair of fishnet stockings. I will wait here while you assemble the outfit. I cannot wait to see it, Chico. The quest is called A Rush of Blood. Dear Japan, this is not okay. I shouldn't have to say that, but I did. Here we are. Okay, let's check out the casino. Try not to think about the creepy thing that just happened. Oh, that was talking about deafness. What did it say? Well, that's what I get for fast loading screens. Alright, talk to me, sir. Welcome to the Casino Valor, where dreams come true! You will need tokens if you wish to play any of our games, senor. You can buy these at the counter downstairs. Okay, that's the bank. And I'm guessing that's the prize center, so... Welcome to the casino token vending area. You currently have 0 tokens. Each casino token costs 20 gold coins. Oh gosh. We could. I don't want to do that. 2,000's a reasonable amount. Yeah. Oh, I thought that was going to be one of the ones I could talk to. But no, he just disappeared. Like my youth. Okay. So I'm guessing... Why are the lights different? What? But I haven't even spun the machine. No. Yes. The machines, they have moods like a person, and naturally, it's easier to win if your machine is in a good mood. And how do you know which machines are in a good mood? You just ask me. Yeah. Oh, thank God. She just tells you. What? What? 1 out of 27, 1 out of 59. Okay, so we want machine number 3. This is machine number 3? Okay. Sure? I don't really know what I'm doing. Join Ulysses as he heads out on a grand adventure and win tokens for every obstacle you help him overcome. This is different than I remember. Unlike regular slots, you can choose when to stop the reel spinning or even pick autoplay. Okay. Wait, what? I don't know what I did. What? I have no idea what I did. I've won literally nothing. How do you win stuff? Did I win something? What is happening? Does anybody understand what's happening? Okay, thank God. No one else knows what's going on, because I have no idea what's going on. Sure, I don't know what's I have more tokens now. Yeah. I don't know what's happening. You've only got 10 more spins before you reach the maximum number allowed. What's that? Oh my God. This is way too complicated. Okay. The Platypunk joins the party. I just keep hitting replay. Like there's a rhythm to hitting replay. So I just keep hitting it. I have absolutely no idea what happens. Oh, we got an achievement for it. We got 2 achievements for it. I don't know any part of what just happened. Okay, well. Okay, we're done. Because I have no idea what's going on. I give up. I just want to see what the prizes are. Okay. Okay, that's what we need to get the bunny girl outfit, is 500 tokens. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It's only one of those. Okay. I remember there being, like, a way to just, like, get it all, but, you know, it's fine. I don't need the bunny girl costume right this minute. I will survive without it. Let's get the heck out of here. That was an adventure. Thank you all so much for joining me with Ulysses. The fuck happened? I don't even know. Alright, we're gonna go explore the other side of town. We haven't been down this way yet. Yeah, what's in here? This is the item shop. Are y'all just open all the time? What you got? Gold rosary to boost magic. Apparently Jade has no magic. Oh. Wait, are those an accessory or... Deftness and charm. I don't think I need them, if that makes sense. Like, I just don't have a strong feeling about acquiring them. I wonder if we're going to get to a point in the game where Amazon Basics Forge doesn't work and I can't just buy the stuff that I need to forge things. You know? Okay, we've been over there. That is a locked door. You're right. It is very responsible of the casino to tell you when to stop, because I needed that. I needed it to tell me to stop. Because it just plays itself. Your crafting career starts here. Jolly Brawlies, coral hairpins, and utility belts. What the heck is a Jolly Brawly? Is it umbrella? Because it sounds like an umbrella. No, I don't see anything to smash in here. Okay. There's people I could talk to, but nothing to smash. Alright, let's go see Don Rodrigo. Do you think this whole place is Don Rodrigo's? Sprig of Pretty Betsy. As opposed to Ugly Betsy. Or Ugly Betty. Nope, that's not a door I can go in. Oh. We spent so long running around that it became daytime. And everybody just teleported in. Now I wonder if what actually happened was I passed out. And when I woke up, everybody was just, like, in their daytime positions. That's what I think happened.
Senor Roberto, so wonderful to see you after so many years. And your companions, too, of course.
Good to see you looking so well, Cervantes. Now, I don't suppose Don Rodrigo's about for a wee chat, is he?
The butler's name is Servant.
Lo siento, senor, so sorry. But I am afraid he has gone to Eliador. He is instructing the guards there in the art of swordsmanship, you see.
Ah, now that's a shame. I do so love our wee chats about fighting and horses and fighting.
Don Rodrigo will be sorry to have missed you too, senor. He often speaks of your visits very fondly.
Well, I'm sure we'll have a chance for a proper chinwag next time I'm in town. Now, there's something I was wanting to ask you, Cervantes. I was hoping to head out to sea in search of more interesting topics of conversation. You couldn't open the sea gates for me, could you?
It will be my pleasure, Senor Roberto. Can you imagine how angry Don Rodrigo would be if I refused? I will open them right away. If you go on board your ship, you will be able to sail straight through.
Nice.
You're a good man, Cervantes. Thanks a million. And give my regards to Don Rodrigo, won't you?
Yes, Capybara. My shirt does say pants on it. I'm prepared. In case of a pant-related emergency, my shirt is also pants. I love you too! Thanks for joining us tonight, Cappy. Okay. Let's loot this dude's house. Oh, is this gonna be one of those things where I can't go in places? How astute. There is a portrait hanging on the wall. Don Rodrigo's not in his chambers. So I can't go in there either. And I can't go in here, can I? Ooh, no, that one's open. Book! 2 books! We're blessed. It's like a library in here. It looks like someone's diary. At today's tournament, Signorito Noberto defeated Signor Hendrik. Words can scarcely express how thrilled I was to see such a display. He has grown mighty indeed. Signorito Noberto left today. I wish he would have at least said something before disappearing like that. A year has passed now since Signorito Noberto's departure, and still we hear nothing. I pray that he is safe. The rest of the diary seems to be filled with similar entries. Noberto, you say? The chivalric ideal. Chivalry. All who dare to call themselves knights cherish this above all else. It is the criterion by which our worth is weighed. Do not shirk in your duties or your training. Strive to exceed your limitations, be they physical or mental. At all times, and whoever you may encounter, be well-mannered and gentle. But more sacred than any of these instructions is this. Should you set yourself a goal, should you make a promise, do not fail to achieve it. Do not allow yourself to be swayed from your path. Never, never go back on your word. He who does so cannot claim to be any kind of knight. Take this firmly to heart, lest all your years of training be in vain. Well, I'm glad it doesn't say anything about, you know, how to dress or ways to treat ladies. Still doesn't make up for the creepy bunny man. That dude is creepy. Ooh, what? Wait, what? There are sparkly spots inside towns? Well, shiz. Oh, Cappy, what color are you going? If you're dyeing your hair, I want to know what color it's going to be. Neon yellow. What's the difference between neon yellow and just like bright blonde? Deadly yellow bell pepper. Alright. Well, I hope I get to see pictures of it. At some point. Whoa. Okay. Alright. This is what's happening. We are gonna zoom to Gondolia. And I'm gonna try to go buy that cat suit. if it'll let me into Gondolia. I don't look anything like I did before. Surely this is fine, right? Oh, yeah. Apparently this is fine. Okay, that guy was over here. You have the thing. Yeah. Spending 10,000 coins all at once. Well, we did it. Congrats, team. We made it through. Actually, wait. Is my boat here? I bet it is. So we could just run over to the docks, right? Yep, there's Dave. Back aboard the stallion. And then we'll go fight the pirates. Which are this way. Actually, wait. She's a kitty cat now, y'all. She's a kitty cat. Look at her. She's so cute. Like, how could you not love it? How can you not? It's so cute. She's got a little cat hat and a little bell. It's ridiculous, but I freaking love it. Oh. Wait, that's his armor? Oh, no. I was looking at that all wrong. Okay. That might be worth the boost in his agility. Okay. Yep. I want that for hero. Alright, let's look at Jade. Oh, we have outfits available for Jade? Oh, she needs the bunny suit. Which we don't have. We need to learn the recipe from the thing first. Nope, none of those are that good. Also not that good. Equipped on other people. Alright, we'll give her a garter. Beneficial. Designed to defend against poison. We'll do that one. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. I think the trickster should probably go to Eric, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, cool. Alright, there's supposed to be some pirates here. Where the heck are the pirates? There are no pirates here. Where are the pirates? I came for piracy. Oh, there's no pirates here. I'm very confused. Why are there no pirates? Oh, there's the pirates. Those are the pirates. Found the pirates. Come to take our precious pepper, have ye? Har har har! There's only one thing you'll be leaving here with is a black eye, lad. Robin Hood and his merry men. That'll make up the names, man.
Not bad at all. I'm on fire.
Kept up. And now you're dead. Tough guy tattoo. It's a tattoo for tough guys. And we got our proper pepper. So now we can go back to lore and give the proper pepper to Chef. You know what? Let's just do the bunny thing too and just get it like out of the frickin' way. Because I just don't want to worry about it. I just don't want that hanging over my head. I just want it to be over with. So let's see. We'll need to go into the casino for that. Casino's not open. Right, because the casino's only open at night. It's a very responsible casino. Yes, I got you your proper pepper. Caramba! You have brought me some proper pepper. Muchas gracias, senor, for your courage and gallantry. Now I will be able to prepare my signature dish once again. Hungry customers will crowd the dining room to feast on my steak and kidney paella. The hotel's profits will go through the roof. Muchas gracias once again, senor. I could never have done what you did. Please accept this gift on behalf of myself and the hotel. Sweet stuff for swindlers. Is that me? Am I a swindler? Is that me? Swindler's scars, swindler's stoles. Oh. Now, let me take a sniff of my beloved spice's beautiful odor. See. Ay, 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 no! My precious proper pepper! It is all over the floor! What a terrible waste. And after you went to so much trouble. So sorry, senor. This quest has been transgressed with finesse. Well, if you're gonna breathe in pepper, you're gonna sneeze. Like, those are the rules. I don't make the rules. We're not open yet. If you wish to play, start yes. So, you can just make it time for the casino to open by getting in line, and then it just fast forwards time. Let's not waste our lives, thanks. Okay. Yeah, y'all are slow. I don't know why you're walking so slow. Should we just go talk? Let's ask the lady. Yeah. Which one's good? That one. Machine number 4 in the 10 token machines. I don't think we have enough to play the 10 token machine, so I guess we're gonna go to machine 5. Is this machine 5? No. Is this it? Yes. It's this one. I'm just gonna let it do like it did and just see what happens. How's everybody's weekend? You having good times? Got big plans for that stimulus check? I have so many things I could do with it, I literally don't know what to do first. So what I'll probably do is split mine up and put a little bit towards each of the things. Why are there so many slimes here? Have I mentioned that I don't understand what's happening in this slime game? It's doing something. Is that good? Is that good? Is that good? That feels like I should have won a whole bunch. Did I win a whole bunch? Well, I'm up to 254 now. I'm gonna move myself down a little bit. I don't know what's happening. Or why it's happening. That's important, I think. Yay! We Holy crap, what the hell? I don't understand. Did I lose? I suddenly feel like this is going poorly. Like before, yeah. Okay. What? Yeah, we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop. Because I have no idea what's happening. What's she got to say? I mean, is that good? Do you want that? I don't know. I just don't know. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna buy what we need from the counter because we have the money. Let's just buy 300 tokens. Yeah, that's fine. Because I did all that, like, major leveling up, and we only need 500 to get that. Bunny ears, bunny suits, and fishnet stockings. Nope, we're good, thanks. Man, are these dudes just now walking in here? Jeez. They are slow as hell. Okay. Boop. Items. Important items. Fun size forge. There it is. Let's forge some shit. Okay, we've learned a whole bunch of stuff. So that's an outfit for Eric, which is kind of cool. All right, let's make the bunny suit. I guess. Oof. No, I ruined it. Alright, we're just gonna stop. It's fine. We just need the suits for the creepy old guy. It's fine. We don't... This isn't gonna be like permanent armor or anything like that. It's just to satisfy the needs of the old guy. That came out weird. Instant regret. Let's see if we can manage these items as well for Eric so that we can unlock his, oof. Shirts. All right, stopping there. Phrasing. All right, so we got that. Now we need the stole. Woo! No? Okay. I thought I was gonna sneeze. I like almost sneezed, and then I didn't sneeze, and then I thought I was gonna sneeze, but then I didn't sneeze. Ah! It's fine. I'm fine. Well, that should be a +2 as well. Perfection! Almost as perfect as these pants! Alright. What else? The Jolly Brawly. Double duty as both a spellcasting stick and a sunshade. Or the Coral Hairpin. Nah. Utility Belt. Boosts deftness. I don't know what deftness does, so I don't think I need to worry about that. Alright. See? That's what she looks like as a bunny girl. Whatever. I'm not gonna do that to my girl because she deserves better. Where's that old man? Here's the old man. My dear, why is he talking to me? Look at her. You're talking to her. Look at her. Look at her! You are so very beautiful. You look every bit as marvelosa as the first bunny girl I ever saw. You're blind as hell because you're looking at me. I'm wearing a suit of armor. No, even more marveloso, in fact. See, chica, you are the most beautiful bunny girl the world has ever seen. Not everyone can carry the bunny girl outfit, you know. It requires a certain something. And you have it in spades. You agree, see, Chico? You also know that your friend makes a perfect bunny girl. Jade stares coldly at the old man, sighs deeply, and walks off. It's nicer than he would have gotten from me. Ay, even angry bunnies are even more adorable. I must thank you for your efforts, Chico. Take this, por favor. I did not need that garter. I already had a garter. Alright. Why did we do this? To complete the quest. That's why we did it. Nope. Nope. Alright. Bye. Okay. Where the hell is my boat? Let's get out of here. Oh, no, we didn't go fight the Coralosis. Let's go fight a Coralosis. I knew there was another side quest here I could have done. Dang it. It's fine. We're just gonna... Oh, wait. Who gave that lady tips on her outfit? Nope. Bet you anything it was Silvano. Because that's how that dude rolls. Okay. So the boat is this way, and that's also where there was at least one Coralosis down along the beach area. So let's go to the beach, fight a beach, win a beach. Who's the beach? Hit me. I'm the beach. Wapow.
Okay, here we go.
She's pepped up in her kitty cat suit. I like the kitty cat suit. It's cute. It's all kitty and cat suits. It's a kitty cat suit. Floral coral. There we go. We got it. Walk-ins for suckers. And I ain't no sucker. Was it you? Are you giving tips on people's outfits? Well, hello there, young man. I am loving your look. That's the kind of good taste you don't see every day, and I should know. Now, since you're here, I've got to share this tip with you. There's all sorts of armor and accessories in the world, right? Right! Well, only some of them are stylish enough to change your look. And others won't change your look unless you wear the full set. They're difficult looks to pull off, but when you do, oh my. Here, my book will tell you all you need to know. I'd read it right away if I were you. It'd be a tragedy to let your good taste go to waste. Recipes! Cute caps, bonny bands, pretty pennies, and dainty dresses. Oh, I think those are outfits for Veronica and Serena. Dress your girlfriends up in the hats and outfits in there and watch them transform before your very eyes. The world's full of hidden fashion gems. All you have to do is dig them up. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll even look as good as me. Maybe. Oh yeah, we made a thing for Eric. No! Out! Eric! I made you a thing. Check it out. Now he looks like Aladdin. Alright, but let's give Jade that. And actually, line up. Let's swap Veronica out for Jade for now. And Sylvando for Rab. Just because I want to see how they do, you know? Alright, dude, I found your thing. Yeah. Yeah. Is that? It is! It's floral coral. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. At last I'll be able to go home and get back to work. And this might even keep me in my wife's good books for a while, too. Things shouldn't be like this, though, should they? My wife shouldn't have to hold me to ransom just to get my attention. Look, thank you for all your help. I'm sure it was far from easy getting that coral. Please, take this. You deserve it. Whips, you say? Beastly bull whips. Yes, please. Do you know what? I think I've learned a valuable lesson. Work is important, but nothing is more important than family. Can't believe I didn't realize that before. Thank goodness we came here, huh? Probably never have realized how much I needed to change my ways otherwise. This quest has been transgressed with finesse. I didn't think I had smashed those. Okay. Do 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 do. Important items. Fun size forge. Let's see what we can make. Oh man. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Yeah, let's make it. Let's do it. It's cute. All right, let's see here. All right. Yep, we're done. We're done here. That's as good as it's gonna get. Perfection. Da, 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 da. +3. All right, now let's make the hat. That's the green one, that one. Again, in this version of the game, as long as you own the clothing in question, you can wear the costume and you don't have to have it equipped. So you can equip higher level things, but still keep the super cute other things on. So, yeah, let's do it. We'll just make all of these things for the girls. Alright, that's as good as she's gonna be. It's not forever. It's just for right now. And a +2. Again, not terrible. So let's make the dainty dress. I didn't even look at what that needed. I just was like, let's build it! I always hammer cotton with coral in order to make dresses. That's how I make them. What have you been doing? Just saying, my dress came out perfect, so maybe it's you. Alright. Equipment! Arena! What's that outfit look like? So that's the weird costume she's wearing now. The Dottie number. It's very Minnie Mouse. It's very Minnie Mouse. But it's also less ridiculous than what she's got on right now, so. Oh, why is the bow in the front? I don't want the bow in the front. We'll try it for a while. I just love that outfit. I just love it. It's so cool. Ah, sweet. You could do it without the hat. I like that look better. I'm not a fan of the hat. Don't get me wrong, Jade does look good in this, and it's not as terrible as it could be. Because it's got the, like, long thing, so it's not creepy about her butt. Tails, that's what they're called. Tails. I still don't. I don't want to do my girl like that. Allure. Charm, charm. Blow kiss. Resilience. Hawkeye claw. Maximum health, strength, agility. I feel like spears were my go-to with Jade. So that's where I'm gonna work her towards, is this corner. Alright. Yeah. So, there is a kick-ass pep power, that you can use with Jade, Sylvando, and Hero that summons metal slimes in place of whatever you're currently fighting. And that's literally how you level up. Like, that's the level grinding in the late game, is literally just pepping those 3 up, bringing in the metal slimes, killing the metal slimes, done. Like, you can get maxed out in like 3 hours. It's freaking awesome. Alright, so that's Jade. Oh, she still has 16. Jeez. Yeah, let's do that one. I think it's one that I have to unlock, and I don't remember how to unlock it, so I'm gonna have to work on that. Ooh, that's a cool skill. Magical Might, Magical Mending, Wands, and Claws. We'll go up here. It's nice to have a second healer. Slightly increase the effectiveness of user spells. Sure, why the heck not? And learned a new pet power. Magical Might. I don't have enough to unlock any of these other ones. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, what were we doing? Getting the heck out of Port of Valor. That's what we're doing. Out into the open ocean. That's what we were doing. Is there anything? No, there's not. Okay. I suddenly was, like, super concerned that there was something around that corner that I hadn't, like, smashed. But it's fine. We smashed the things. Where's my ship? That's where I need to go. I need to go to where my ship is. And then go out onto the open ocean, and we should check to see if we can use that beam of light thing yet. I don't think that we can, but it never hurts to try, right? Back aboard the stallion. The stallion. Okay, beam of light is like... Oh, that's really far away. We'll go this way. It's fine. I'm gonna go past it. Go right past it. It should be through here.
There's our pal, Cervantes. Give him a nice thank you wave, everybody.
Madre mia. Is it him?
All right. We have opened the gates. Tell the guard to open up the gate, the gate. For the first time in forever. Everyone's wearing a cool outfit. I'm here for it.
Another one bites
Okay,
the
not
dust.
everyone. We've defeated 1,000 monsters. Go team. Did that include the ones we fought in the thing? What's that?
Ugh, where did all this horrible fog come from? I can't see a thing.
Hey, Sylv, what's going on?
I'm truly mystified. But whatever it is, I don't like it. Steering hard a starboard!
Why? Why though? You trying to turn around?
The mists are clearing. I can see light up ahead.
Where in the world are we?
That is an excellent question. Fascinating. Judging by the shape of the prow and the state of the planks, I wouldn't be surprised if this boat was built long before I even was born. I cannot help but wondering if we strayed into the Valorian Triangle. It's a bit of the sea where they say ships just up and disappear, never to be seen again. Maybe. Mini medal! Takes us up to 15, I think. Sparkle spot. Sunbleach seashell. Alright, everybody's just kind of hanging out.
What a strange place. It's almost like being in a dream.
Oh, darling, is it really you? My dearest darling Kai? I've waited for you ever since the day we said goodbye. Oh. Hey! What do you think you're playing at, scaring us like that? And there's no need to look so disappointed to see us.
It's a fucking mermaid.
Hold on.
We got dragons, why not
Are
mermaids?
you a mermaid? That's strange. You didn't scream or try to catch me in a net. You're different from most other human beings that I've met.
This mermaid speaks exclusively in rhyme.
My name's Michelle. I'm sorry if I gave you all a fright. It's just I thought my car was back and I got all excited.
Yes, Michelle.
Wow, I can't believe I'm talking to a real live mermaid. But anyway, who's this Kai you keep talking about? He's a tender-hearted fisherman from Luna Bay. He promised he would meet me here upon our wedding day. Your wedding day? I didn't even think humans and mermaids could get married. At first I was the same. I thought we'd never be together. I thought the mermaid's burden would keep us apart forever.
The what now?
For if a mermaid leaves the sea and makes the land her home, if ever she gets wet again, she melts away to foam.
Well, that is some canon Hans Christian Andersen right there.
But when I told my Kai I couldn't come to live with him, he said, in that case, Shell, you better teach me how to swim. And so I got the blessing of the Queen beneath the sea. He's going to come to Nautica and live down there with me.
Nautica. Thank God it wasn't Atlantica. That would have been really awkward. Also, maybe trademarked?
Oh, that's wonderful news. Congratulations.
But he's supposed to meet me here so we can be together. And I've been waiting for him now for what feels like forever. I know he'd never break his word. He's not that sort of person. But the longer that he stays away, the more my worries worsen. I know it's rude to ask you, but I beg, I plead, I pray. Could you go to Lulu and make sure my Kai's okay?
Yeah.
So you're from the bottom of the sea, where the giant pearl from the story went. I wonder... Aha! How about this? If we go and check on your fiancé, will you take us down to see the Queen? To pay for such a kindness, it's the least that I can do. I'll sing my song and safely sink your ship and all your crew.
That's not something I thought was going to happen to me today, so...
If anyone knows the truth about this giant pearl, it's the Queen of the Sea. If it leads us to another one of the orbs, it's worth helping. Wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Thank you, all of you. I'd be indebted to you. If you could try to find him in the town of Lulu. I'll mark the village on your map. It's to the south of Hotto. A beautiful blue bay behind an isolated grotto. My Kai is a famous fisherman, as rugged as the ocean. A hanky-janky sailor stuffed with smouldering emotion.
Okay, now the mermaid got kind of creepy. But they're engaged, so I guess it's mutual.
Embarrassed. Don't tell him what I said. Just bring my darling back so we can finally be wed.
Okay, Michelle. Alright. Let's go see Dave. I had a word with that Michelle, lovely girl, and you ain't gonna believe this. She's only gone and used her mermaid powers to get the stallion moving again. We can leave whenever you're ready. Back aboard the stallion then, is it? It is. Back aboard the stallion. It is stallion time. Okay, so we need to get all the way down there. We're going. Okay, cool. Do we make side trips? We're here for story. We can do side trips later. I feel like those 3 side quests were already enough for tonight.
Surrender your soul!
Well, that was easy.
I like Rab. I like him. Surrender your soul! Don't make the Scotsman angry. You wouldn't like them when they're angry. Oh my, it's raining. I like how the weather is like dynamic in the game too. That's pretty cool. Hey look, it's that ugly pink mess. There's one of the ships there.
Metal!
Never in doubt.
Hello. I'm thinking about it. This is it. Electrolyte. A chance to turn all your enemies into something very special indeed, but watch out for when it doesn't work. So that's the skill with Edric, Sylvando, and Jade that literally summons metal enemies, but when it doesn't work, it like backfires and you just end up fighting something super stupid strong. But like, that's still good. It's not bad. You still want that because experience points. And then there's another one that I want to say is like Eric and Sylvando and Jade. Hang on. Is it this one? Yes. It's Eric, Edric, and Jade that like triples the amount of goodies and experience that you get. So if you can cast that one at the beginning of the battle before the metal slimes show up, and then get the metal slimes to show up and kill them before they run away, you earn crazy amounts of experience. It's freaking awesome, and I'm not obsessed with it at all. It's fine. I'm normal. What's Aloha travelers, don't stop here. These waters are dangerous. Sail on, okay? Well, I see a thing here, so this is where we'll disembark in Lonalulu. Lonalulu? I couldn't tell if that was how it's pronounced or if she was just like for dramatic emphasis, you know? I knew there was a sparkle spot here. Jump. Boop. Some more wave weed. Running around.
Here we are in beautiful Honolulu, a seaside paradise that Shell tells me is home to the prettiest pearls in all the world.
He just straight up called her Shell. Because of course he did.
Ooh, pearls!
Bright blue waves, pure white sands, and fabulous jewels just lying on the beach. Truly, darlings, this is the promised land. Although it does seem a little less promising than I expected. Where is everybody?
Something's not right here. Still, it's not our problem. Let's just find this Kai guy and get out of here.
I mean, we could make it our problem. It wouldn't be that hard. It's not like we can't. Okay, well, whatever. Welcome to Lonalulu, the seaside paradise of crystal waters and perfect pearls. We hope you enjoy your stay. If you're looking to trade for pearls, I'm afraid you've come at a bad time. A nasty tentacular's been stirring up trouble in the seas south of here, and the men haven't been able to catch a thing. I'm sorry, but we're all sold out. Okay. Huh? You're looking for Kai. I didn't know that boy had any friends. You should go see his ma. You'll usually find her up at the church. During the day, anyhow. As soon as the sun sets, she runs on home and refuses to come out till it's light again. Kind of a weird family. Okay, the church. Oh, that's literally at the top. Alright, in the meantime, we are gonna loot. Time to loot. There's a book called Memoirs of a Treasure Hunter, Volume 2. This is the journal of pseudonym Treasure Hunter Extraordinaire. I came to this village after catching wind of a rumor the schooner carrying the rainbow was wrecked somewhere in Erdrea's southern seas. In exchange for a couple of my best maps and charts, I enlisted the aid of the finest fishermen here. We dredged near enough the whole blessed ocean, but all we came back with was a few tasty scallops for tea. Do you eat scallops for tea? That sounds really gross, and I don't want that. So I've been spending a quiet evening in the bar, enjoying our tasty catch, the village's local brew, and the company of the landlord's beautiful daughter. She tells me that my friend the fisherman is engaged to be married. He doesn't seem too keen on the arrangement, though. I shouldn't be surprised if he turned out to have his eye on someone else. But it's late now and growing dark. I may not have found the rainbow, but I've had a lovely day and met some even lovelier people. Ah, the traveler's life suits me down to the ground. Thanks, pseudonym. Anything else near? It says we're in Kai's house, so where is Kai? I didn't think this was supposed to be Kai's house because they said his mother lives, well, I guess he's a grown-ass man. He can do what he wants. Look, pots! Horse manure, just what I always wanted. Some hot bullshit. I hope it's not hot. That's gross. Alright, let's go see the armorer. Howdy, what you got? Whatever you got. Nope. 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 Wait, maybe the thief's turban? Nah. No, thank you. Ooh, bookshelf. My first pearly pieces. Pink pearl rings and rosaries. I don't know what the pink pearl rings do, but... Is there anything back here? Nope. Okay, I just ran all the way around this bitch. Let's see what you got. Cautery sword. Carbon steel claymore, eagle dagger, sword and steel, which I've already got. Wyvern wand. Lightning staff. Wrong way. Right way. 6,700. So we can either get the lightning staff or the trident. 7, 9. Trident it is. Nope, that's all I needed, thanks. Okay. Watch us pick up a recipe for a trident in like the next 5 minutes. That's how this stuff works, you know. My mama's muy mai. She's not feeling too good. I'm looking after the inn for her. She told me exactly what to say. Here goes. Welcome to our inn, weary travelers. Would you like to spend the night or just rest for a while? In either case, I can offer you a rate of 105 gold coins. Yeah, we can afford that. Just to make sure we're all copacetic. Man, if that kitty cat suit hadn't been so freaking expensive. But it was, and we just had to have it. Okay, but it is stupid cute. I don't feel bad about buying it. Although we did immediately replace it with a different outfit. But now we have that outfit. Just saying. I don't know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying it. this the item shop? Strong medicine, strong antidote, thinking sense. Okay then. Actually, wait a second. Is there a treasure chest behind the weapon shop lady? There was. There was, and I didn't go back there because I'm very easily distracted. Cautery swords. Okay, well, at least I didn't buy that one. I'd have felt real dumb doing that. Okay. Ripple drops. I thought it said ripple drips, and I was like, that sounds like an interesting new drug. Kitty! I love you. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you for blessing me with your tiny little meow. Meow. Alright, there's a bar. There's a thing up there. Aerofoil earrings. I guess they protect against wind attacks. Attacks of wind. Kitty! Rare. It's cute little kitty cat meow. Ooh, books. Books. Teach me your contents. The deadly denizens of the deep. The fourth deadly denizen, mermaids. Mermaids are easily recognized, their upper halves taking the forms of human women, and their lower halves those of fish. That's the stupid way around. Their voices are prodigiously beautiful, and many a man has been sent peacefully to sleep by their dulcet tones, only to be dragged down through the inky depths to have his soul devoured. Should you ever spy a beautiful woman in the water while at sea, do not call out to her, no matter how tempted you may be. For she is almost certainly a mermaid, and will want nothing more than to sing you sweetly to sleep, a sleep from which you will never awaken. Okay, so they don't like mermaids here. That's unfortunate. Dave, legend. Despite his humble beginnings as a farmer's son, our hero's winning personality and superior physical strength enabled him to quickly climb the ranks of the Zvardrustian Royal Navy. But when his beloved king fell, he became a pink-masked privateer, striking fear into the hearts of the vilest scum of the seas and expressing his grief in an incident that soon became infamous the world over. With the help of a mysterious traveling entertainer friend, he somehow managed to paint the mast of every ship in the inland sea, frigates, freighters, clippers, and caravels, a shocking shade of pink. Even to this day, that bold and brilliant gesture is burnt into the memories of seafarers everywhere, and the name Dave into the hearts and minds of admirers everywhere. So Dave and Sylvando pulled a prank where they painted everything, all the ships, pink. That is very on brand for them. And I'm kind of super proud of them. Thank you for your sacrifice, fellas. Alright, there's a sparkly spot up this path somewhere. Nope. Did I pass it? I might have passed it. There's nothing I love more than the sound of cannon fire. As far as I'm concerned, every day should start and end with a bang. My late husband, rest his soul, made all the cannons you'll see dotted around the village. And he made them just for me! They're louder than anything! I'll fire this one again when the sun sinks beneath the horizon. So keep your ears open. Ho ho ho! Guys, I have a new life goal. I want to be the cannon lady. Can I be the cannon lady? Because I want to be the cannon lady. Okay, what the heck? Oh, it's up. That would be why I didn't see it. There's the thinking sense. Glad I didn't spend 450 gold on it when I could pick it up for free. All right. What is this place? We found a pink pearl. All right. Ooh. Barrels. Oh. There's a whole bunch of kids here.
Look, look! Auntie's here! The show's about to begin! Are you all paying attention? Good. Then I'll tell you the tale of the terrible curse that befell our village long ago. The curse of a crafty creature with a face as pretty as a pearl, but a heart as black as coal. Now, let's begin. Once upon a time, a master fisherman lived in Honolulu. He caught more fish and gathered more pearls than any of the other men in the village. The mayor of Honolulu, the big kahuna, was very fond of this fisherman and offered him the hand of his beloved daughter. The fisherman and the kahuna's daughter agreed to be married, and the future of the village looked bright.
But then...
Until the day of the storm. The fisherman was caught up in a terrible tempest, and he and his catch were thrown into the ocean. As he sank through the water, he saw the pearls he had gathered shining like stars all around him. The light faded, and he prepared to meet his maker. But instead, he met her. A mermaid more beautiful than any creature he had seen before. She held him in her arms and whispered in his ear, "I will give you your life if you give me your soul." Many days passed and the fisherman did not return. The people of the village thought him dead and held a funeral for him on the beach. But just as they were beginning to sing his soul into the next world, he appeared, exhausted but alive. The kahuna's daughter was overjoyed to have her beloved home and stayed by his bedside night and day, nursing him back to health. But the fisherman was no longer the man she knew. All day he would stare out to sea, muttering over and over, "I must marry that mermaid." Then one day he threw his fiancée aside and ran to the harbor screaming, "I must go back to her." The kahuna was furious. He banished the fisherman from the village and burned his boat so he could never set sail again.
Well, that's a problem.
And so, the man who was once the pride of Honolulu spent the rest of his days alone on Saikiki Beach, haunted by the mermaid who stole his soul.
Don't think Shell would do that.
That's all for today, children. I'll tell you the rest of the story tomorrow. Mermaids are scary! Whoa! The mermaid's coming to steal our souls! Run! Aloha, friends. Is there anything I can do for you? Maybe. We're looking for a fisherman called Kai. Do you know where we can find him? Oh my! What a coincidence! You must be looking for my son, Kainui. Are you friends of his?
Yes?
I'm afraid he's not here at the moment. All the men have sailed west to fight the giant squid that's been attacking our ships. If you want to hurry things along, maybe you could go lend a hand. Once that monster's dealt with, they'll all come back to the village, sure enough. But be wary, friends. That squid isn't the only danger out on the seas. Don't let a crafty mermaid make you all pupule. I'd hate to see you go crazy.
Okay. Where's this go? Is locked? Well, that's just rude. Oh, hey, bud. This Erdrea place is such fun, the time just flies by. I wonder what I should do next. Tickle Tuckle Tuck? If it isn't the luminary himself! How long were you standing? Actually, never mind that. I'll tell you my password if you promise not to tell the mayor I was slacking off. We can now visit Chateau Felix via the altar of the Cursed King. That's Dragon Quest VIII, bitches! Tuckety Tick, you can use that password I gave you to visit another world from the Echo Chamber in Tickington. There are more Tockles out there whiling away the hours searching for passwords, you know. Be sure to take a moment to talk to them if you come across any. And with that, I'm clocking off and trundling back to Tickington. It was lovely meeting you, and good luck with the rest of your adventure. Tick-tock. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Alright, so we gotta go help the fishermen. Because we are fierce and mighty, and they need our assistance, I guess? I don't know. Dave! Back aboard the stallion. Here we go. We got places to be. Where are all those boats? Where did she say they were? I'm guessing they're... Yep, there they are. Yeah, everybody's here. Good. It's a mermaniac. Rude! Good job, Jade.
Well, that was easy.
Ooh, these must be the gallant squid hunters. I wonder which ones our blushing husband-to-be. Yoo-hoo! Over here! Excuse me, which one of you big brave boys is Kai? They look like they're saying something, but I can't quite make it out. A good view? I love you? Above you?
Above you?
Look out! Up there!
Holy crap, what the shit?
Ah!
What is happening, y'all? What is
You
this?
have got to be kidding!
It's deleting my shoulder. The camera is. Blargle, largle, largle. All right.
Okay, here we go.
We're gonna take speed off of ultra fast and just go to regular fast.
Look out below!
Darkness, hear me!
Boulder Bringer! Thanks.
Did she just launch her booty into it? I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
You're all right, lad. Here, princess.
Gosh dang it, Veronica. Well, at least that worked.
Let the darkness consume you!
jeez.
Thank you.
Let's get you patched up.
Okay, we live. We did it!
Don't come back.
Ooh, 6,000 experience points? Holy crap. And we learned a new spell. Yes!
There's life in the old dog yet.
Told you I was tough.
You are tough, Veronica. Is everyone gonna level up? Holy crap. Yep, everyone leveled up. Sylvando, what were we working on for you, bud? Dual wieldingly. Ah, I'm too short! Gosh dang it. Yeah, we want that. Every party needs a pooper, that's why we invited you. Party pooper. Increases magical might. Yeah, I think we're going to do that because I want to get him that agility boost. He needs that for sure. Dual wielding. Yeah. So that means Eric can... Well, I think that means Eric can now wield 2 boomerangs. Oh, by the way, in the middle of that battle, I mirror imaged myself. For aesthetic reasons. It's probably fine, right? Let's see, we were working on her whips, and then I didn't give her a whip. I took her whip away. I should give her whip back. Whip it. Whip it good. That's good too. Okay. Largle, largle, largle.
Thank you. Thank you. Darlings, it was nothing, really.
Something.
Mahalo, mahalo. Whoever you people are, I can't thank you enough. But I can sure feed you enough. Tonight, we're gonna have a luau to remember, and you're gonna be the guests of honor.
That sounds fucking awesome. Can we please have a luau?
Get ready to drink, dance, and fill your belly with fish till you fall down. Come one, come all to Lona Lulu.
Maybe not fish, but, you know, I'm still down for everything else. Oh, teleported. Fantastic. Okay, all the dudes are super drunk. That's great. I've asked around about Kai, but nobody around here has seen him. Seems he's not much of a party person. Michelle's still waiting for us back on that island. We should try to track him down as soon as we can. Yes, that is correct. That's what we're doing.
And where do you think you're going? You're off to look for Kai, aren't you? Well, I'm coming with you. Oh, hello, Veronica. What are you doing out here?
Ugh! Those stupid fishermen said the party was only for grown-ups, so they couldn't let me in. Is every bar in the world full of stubborn idiots or something? Anyway, you're going to look for Kai, aren't you? I've got nothing better to do, so I might as well join you.
Glad to know we were your first choice, Veronica. Alright, what's this lady got to say? Here we are, having the biggest luau in a generation, and Kai still won't join in. Made some excuse about having to go back down to the dock to fix his friend's boat. The dock. Is this the dock? It might have been the demon squid's fault, but I still feel bad for leaving my wife and kids alone for so long. From now on, every time I go out to sea, I'm going to bring back a whole pile of pearls to make up for it. That's sweet. There's a cat. Meow. Oh, hey. You're the guys who beat the Tentacular, right? We owe you one for that for sure. You should get back to the luau. I'll bet the rest of the men will be missing their guests of honor already. Unless you got some business with me. You're looking for a guy called Kai, huh? Sure, that's me. Kai Nui to my ma, but everyone else just calls me Kai. What do you want?
Sorry, but I'm not the man from your story. You must have me mixed up with somebody else.
Don't give us that nonsense. We know you're the only Kai in Honolulu. If you never meant to marry that poor mermaid, you should never have proposed to her.
Hey, go easy on the accusations, will you? People here got no love for mermaids. If they think I do, I'll be in trouble. The Kai you're looking for is my grandfather, Kai Noah. I take it you've heard the tale of the mermaid's curse?
Half of it.
Yes, your mother told us all about it. But I can't see what an old fairy tale has to do with anything. You can't keep Michelle waiting any longer.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a fairy tale, it's true. The fisherman from the story, that was my tutu, my grandpa. It all happened 50 years ago, and it happened just like my ma tells it. But the story didn't end there. 10 years after Grandpa got chased out of the village, the kahuna's daughter, Leilani, she married another man, and they had a kid together. After the baby came, the people started to forget about Kainoa and the curse the mermaid put on him. Till one day, another great storm struck, even more violent than the one that sent my grandfather to the bottom of the sea. The kahuna's boat went down, and him and his daughter's new husband went with it. The men who survived went to break the news to Leilani, but when they got there, her and the baby, they were nowhere to be found. The villagers said it was the mermaid's revenge, that she took all 4 of them because she couldn't have Kainoa. So they lit torches and they marched to Saikiki Beach to confront him. When they threw open the door of his hut, they couldn't believe what they saw. He'd been living all alone for the last 10 years. But there he was with a baby in his arms. And the baby, it was dripping with water. They ran off screaming, talking about how he must have had a kid with the mermaid. And that was the last time anyone from the village went to Saikiki.
Wait, but that baby must have been your mother, which would mean she was half mermaid, which would make you...
Cooley, don't even say it. My mother is a human being. My grandpa found her abandoned on the beach and raised her as his own. He never had a kid with a mermaid. That's just a stupid rumor made up by a bunch of superstitious fishermen. If that mermaid really is still out there somewhere waiting for Grandpa, there's something I want you to give her. Meet me on Saikiki Beach. It's on the other side of the cape. You can get there through the chapel at the back of the village. I'll leave the door unlocked.
Okay. A fisherman ran up to the church just now. He looked very upset. I do hope it's not another injury. Oh, was that Kai? How strange. I thought he'd be pleased to hear that Michelle was still thinking about him, but he looked rather gloomy. Well, she did say it had been ages. We just didn't know how many ages that was. And now we do. So this is gonna get real awkward, friends. Oh. Graveyard.
This veil was my tutu's. Ma said when she found him after he died, he was just lying there holding on to it. Guess there was a reason I never threw it away. If you really know where to find that mermaid, I want you to take it to her and tell her he's dead.
The Lover's Veil.
Look, I'm sorry if I was kinda short with you back there. But it hasn't been easy for me and my ma. After Grandpa died, they let her go back to the village and marry a local guy. But it didn't stop folks talking. But she rose above it, turned it into that story show of hers. And now that's how she makes her living. She's a smart woman. Tough, too. I hate that mermaid for what she's put us through. And I don't want my kids to suffer like we have. The Kahuna's finally letting me sail with the other men. The curse is nearly undone. Please, take the veil and let that be an end to it.
Okay. Guess I'm not allowed in there. Ooh, treasure chest. Mini metal? Mini metal. Okay, cool. Cool. That was weird. Ooh. Ooh, magic water. Yeah. I like how the lighting just like conveniently switched in the middle of that. See, who needs horses when you can just run everywhere like an idiot? Okay, so I guess we need to go back to the Strand. Can I teleport there? Yes, I can. Why sail places? There's no reason to sail places. Just go. Oh no, but we have bad news. This is not going to be great. I'm not looking forward to this. Hello again, my friend. I'm so happy you've returned. It's been so long since you went off, I got a bit concerned. I worried that your ship had sunk or Kai had gone away. That's why I'm singing happy songs to keep my tears at bay. But you don't need to know that. Seriously, shut up, Shell. The only thing that matters now is that you're safe and well. So tell me, did you find my Kai? Is he as well as ever? Is he on his way to meet me here so we can be together? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Do I tell her the truth or do I lie? I think we tell her the truth. I think we gotta tell her the truth. I think we have to tell her the truth. I don't know what to do, man. What do you guys think? Is anybody still watching? Tell her the truth or lie? Don't lie. I would feel really weird about lying to a mermaid. Or any human. Okay. Thank you. Kui Kui. Is that how you say that? Kui. 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 Or is it T-Y? Anyway, no, we will not lie. We're gonna tell her the truth. My Kai is dead? That can't be true. I don't believe a word. It's ludicrous, ridiculous, preposterous, absurd. Hold on a minute. What's that thing you're holding in your hand? A net of pearls and seashells on a pretty coral band? You say my Kai made me this veil to wear when we are wed? And clutched it as he passed away. You're saying that he's dead? No, please no, it can't be so. I know he'd never break that promise that he made to me. There must be some mistake. How can my Kai have passed away? I nursed him back to health. I simply won't believe it till I found out for myself. I need to meet the Kai you met and hear it straight from him. Take me to Honolulu. You can sail, and I can swim. What's that? Why don't I come aboard? Oh, thanks, you're very kind. But there's a lot to think about. I'll follow on behind. Okay. Well. Oh. I have to sail there. Okay. Lovely jubbly. Oh, okay, because we're going to straight to Saikiki Beach. If the locals see a mermaid, it'll fill their hearts with fear. I'll hide on this abandoned beach and wait for Kai right here. I'm sorry to keep asking, but this is my final plea. Would you please find that man you met and bring him back to me? Yeah. Guess. Is he here? Alright, Kai, where you at, bro? Where you at? Oh, I can't. I guess I can't jump that way. Not allowed to just yeet myself. That's a shame. Alright, the Kai's house was this one over here. So, did you give that mermaid the veil? Yes. Mahalo. Thanks, friend. Sorry for making you take care of that for me. I should do something for you in return. Fix up your ship? Go get you some pearls, maybe? Just say the word. Huh? You want me to go to Saikiki Beach with you? Why would you want to go to a lonesome place like that? Well, if you're sure that's all you want, I guess a promise is a promise. Lead the way. Weird the way the lighting, like, dynamically changes in between the houses and the outside. You following me? No. Okay. Well, whatever. Back to Saikiki Beach!
Why have you brought me here?
That voice! It's music to my ears. I feel like I could cry. Oh, darling, tell me, is it you? My one and only Kai?
Yeah, I'm Kai. Do I know you?
What? You're a mermaid.
Oh, silly me. I'm always far too quick to jump for joy. You don't know me. I don't know you. You're not my darling boy.
No, I'm not. The man you loved, he was my grandfather. But he's not here anymore.
My darling Kai, my one true love, the one that I adored. You died alone and friendless on this cold and windswept shore? Oh, how could I forget we mermaids live 500 years? Quick as a flash, a human life just ups and disappears. Without Kai, hours seem to pass too slowly to be true. But now I see cruel time was flowing faster than I knew. Thanks for finding Kai for me. You've been a proper friend. To trace my love across the sea until the bitter end. I said I would reward you, and I mean to pay that debt. You'll find your prize upon the selfsame island where we met. I'm sorry I can't come along and see you on your way, but now I'm here, I can't go back. I think I have to stay.
Michelle sings a bewitching melody that reverberates off the cliffs above.
I waited for you so long, through sun and stormy weather. But now it's time, at long last, we're going to be together. You've got your granddad's hands, you know. So soft yet strong and honest. The hands of one who'd never ever make a faithless promise.
But he's not related to Kainoa in any way. Kainoa adopted his mother, so that's awkward.
A mermaid who sets foot on land will perish in the brine. But that's all right. I got to meet my darling one last time. Oh. If I had been a human, or if he had been like me, perhaps we could have lived together, happy as can be. But I'm a mermaid. He's a man. There's no point asking why. He was my one true love. But now, it's time to say goodbye.
Well, that's dark as hell.
I can't stop thinking I've seen her somewhere before. Of course! Grandpa's cabin!
All right, to Grandpa's cabin. Oh.
What's this? A letter?
This is Grandpa's handwriting. Dearest beloved, ever since you saved me on the day of the great storm, the dream of one day being reunited with you is all I have lived for. But now I fear that dream is over. Forgive me, my darling, but I cannot keep my promise. Some years after my boat was burned and I was exiled to this beach, the fishing fleet was hit by another great storm, and many people lost their lives. The kahuna and his daughter Leilani's husband were among them. One night, not long afterward, I saw a woman standing on the cliffs. She had a baby in her arms. It was Leilani, the woman who was once to be my wife. With her father and husband gone, she had lost all hope and all reason. I called out to her, but in her grief, she could not hear me. Before my disbelieving eyes, she threw herself into the ocean. I tried to save them. I did everything I could, but only the baby survived.
Kai? You're sure you're fine to row back home? You're not in any pain? I wish you'd let me keep you till you're fighting fit again.
Don't worry about me, Michelle. You fixed me up real good. I'm fitter than ever.
Kai, I know you've got to go. There's things you have to do. Just promise me you'll be back soon. I'll wait right here for you.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry, Michelle. I can't leave. I can't just be thinking of myself anymore. This child needs me. The villagers say you put a curse on me, but it's only because they don't understand. They don't want what happened to me to happen to anybody else. You have to forgive them. They don't know you like I do. They don't know you at all, and what they don't know, they fear. I sometimes wonder if you're still sitting there on that rock, still waiting for me to return. But it's too late for me now. I'll never make it back there. I'll understand if you can never forgive me, but I want you to know one thing. I love you. I always will. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been so hard on you. Without you, I'd never have known all of this. Never met Michelle. All this time, I hated that mermaid for what she did to my grandfather. But now I see how he really felt. He wasn't cursed. He really loved her.
Well, I got nothing to add to that. That's just... ooh, heartbreaking. God, and that painting is so beautiful too, right? Like... I almost feel bad ransacking the place. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, this was sufficiently depressing. Michelle said she would leave us a way to get back to the bottom of the ocean, which is where the orb we're hunting is supposed to be. So let's go check that out, I guess. Jeez. Yep, there's a treasure chest there, which means she knew when she left that she wasn't coming back here and that she wouldn't be able to help us. She knew what she was going to do. Lorelei's harp. Dear friend, if you are reading this, it means I've gone away. If what you said to me is true, I don't think I can stay. Thanks for all you've done for me, and please don't feel too sad. After my Kai, you're the kindest friend I ever had. I promised that I'd take you to the mermaid seabed town, and though I can't come with you now, this harp will take you down. You'll find a shining whirlpool far inside the inland sea. Sail over it and strum that harp to meet her majesty. Please tell the queen I'm happy now, and there's no need to cry. I'm finally reunited with my dear darling Kai. Perhaps one day we'll meet again, but for now, farewell. You'll be my friends until the end. Yours sincerely, Shell. Y'all, this fucking game? Okay. Back aboard the stallion. God, that's so sad. But how much worse would it have been to just let her sit there forever. Like, until she just dies of old age, I guess. Like, ugh. Ugh. I can't freaking imagine. Okay, but we're gonna sail to the thing. And go see the mermaid under the sea, because maybe that will be slightly less depressing than the rest of this has been. Oh good, something to murder. Perfect. Actually, let's swap out Veronica for Sylvando, Jade for Eric, and Reb for Serena. And maybe we can get Sylvando to pep up, and I can show you guys that skill. That pep skill. Oh man. It's just depressing as shit.
Excellent.
Ha! Easy.
I'm gonna keep it together. I'm trying so hard, you guys. I'm trying really hard. That, like, from the second the painting was revealed, I had goosebumps. And then, like, the rest of the story. Oh, I did! You're right! Boomerangs! I can use 2 boomerangs! Thank you. Gosh dang. I totally forgot. Yeah, get that cruiserang out here. Yeah, now he looks badass. We unlocked it for Serena too, didn't we? No, we didn't. Yes, we did. No, we didn't. Yes, we did! Sure, why the heck not? Not for Sylvando. I was gonna give Veronica her whip back. Yeah. Look at that thing. Dang. Don't cross Veronica. She'll fucking whip ya. Thank you for reminding me, Gooey. I really appreciate that, because I 100% forgot. With all this mermaidian drama. Woof. Alright, we got a pearl out of that. That's nice. And we're gonna play Lorelei's harp and see what happens. Ooh. Alright, how am I doing? Well, thank you for joining us. I'm sorry if you heard my really terrible French accent earlier when we met one of the girls from Lit Academy do something metal. The Mini Metal Academy. Welcome to the seabed realm, O humans from on high. It has been many centuries since last your kind dropped by. If you should miss the air above, just tell me and I'll send you. I have the power to summon bubbles, one of which I'll lend you. Nope. Okay, Nautica is through the cave. The rainbow glows. One of the orbs must be nearby. How are we breathing down here? Anybody know? Because I have no idea.
Heavens! This place is a veritable paradise under the sea. Just when you think you've seen it all, you find yourself in Mermaid Town.
So we can breathe underwater now? That harp is something else.
Magic.
Well, now we're here. I guess we can find out if that story about the giant pearl is just an old wives' tale or not.
Finding the orb is important, but we need to talk to the Queen first. We have to tell her about Michelle.
Welcome all to Nautica, the realm beneath the foam. You're Queen Marina's honored guests, so make yourselves at home. Alright, thank you. In all my 20 years, I've never talked to a human till today. You must be the guests Queen Marina mentioned. It's Her Majesty's magic that lets you breathe below the water. A special service for our guests of honor. Without it, you'd be goners. She awaits you in her pearly palace at the pinnacle of the prominence. I speak, of course, of the tower at the top of the hill. Alright, thanks. Merman. Are those the mermen? Oh gosh. There is a shark here. There's a shark here. I got nothing other than there's a shark here. I can't talk to the shark. I don't know what I expected. I don't know why I expected to be able to speak to a shark. Okay. I guess I'm not buying anything cool from the mermaid realm. At least not from the shark. I can talk to the mermaid. It doesn't matter what you are. Fish, squid, mermaid, or man. All I care is that you buy as much stuff as you can. I don't need any of that, but thank you. Okay. Okay. Cool. So up to the top of the hill then. Oh. That's interesting. It says there's a sparkly spot, like right here. There it is. It's hiding in the tall grass. Just like a Pokemon. Whoa. Sea turtles. No, I need to talk to you. Come here. I won't be able to understand you, and you won't be able to understand me, but that's cool that their shadows are dynamic. Welcome to the Palace of the Queen Beneath the Sea. Her Majesty awaits you in the throne room presently. Alas, the hall is high above, and we do not use stairs. But if you will permit me, I will carry you up there. Just take my hand, I'll take you up, as simple as can be. So tell me, are you all prepared to meet Her Majesty? Yes. Very well then, hold on tight. We don't want you to fall. A moment's swim, and we'll be in the Queen's audience hall.
I welcome you to Nautica, the land beneath the waves. What brings you, Prince of Dundrasil, down to these coral caves?
How do you know who I am? What?
Huh? How do you know he's the Prince of Dundrasil?
Thank you, Eric.
I have a second sight that touches every quarter, by which I keep abreast of all the news above the water. Of doomed love between men and mermaids, let us later speak. First, allow me to present the item that you seek. Behold the shining sphere of green, the orb you humans need. The treasures of the world above are marvelous indeed. Consider this my thanks for what you did for dear Michelle. Pray take it kindly, travelers, and may it serve you well.
I think if you choose to lie to Michelle, this all plays out differently and she, like, lives, but lives, sadly, alone on a rock forever. So... I hope we made the right choice. I think we made the right choice.
I witnessed the whole sorry tale. It always breaks my heart. The tragedy of man and mermaid doomed to live apart. But while the mermaid's burden holds, such romances are blighted, and love between man and sea maiden fizzles unrequited. For years now I have sought a way to remedy this curse. Alas, my every effort ends in failure or worse. You humans cannot help but seem a fragile kind to we, who live 500 years and more down here beneath the sea. But though the flame of human life burns short, it burns so bright. You never cease to struggle. No, you push, you strive, you fight. And so your kind admire our kind, but we admire in turn. It is the world tree's will that from each other we should learn. It was the world tree's will that brought Michelle and Kai together. I pray that in their next lives they may stay that way forever. So too was it the world tree's will that brought you here today. But now, dear luminary, you must be upon your way. So set sail on the tide of time that flows ceaselessly on. And if Yggdrasil wills it, we shall meet again anon. Remember, though the paths we walk are filled with twists and turns, all roads lead from the tree of life, and to the tree return.
Cool. Additional questions for your majesty. If you know what we're looking for, can you tell me where they are? Okay. She already said that. We're good. Wait, what? No! Oh gosh! Oh no, it's fine. We're in water, so we just sank. You know, taken care of, just yeet yourself over the edge of a cliff, it's fine. I was obsessed with humans around 50 years ago. When their ships sailed overhead, I'd watch them from below. There was a certain trading ship which brought me so much joy, for in its crew there was a most delightful little boy. His tiny fingers tickled on a lyre's silver strings, and every day from dawn to dusk the darling boy would sing. The songs he sang were nothing like the dirges of our nation. Those merry medleys moved me to a state of exaltation. But after just a few short years, I heard his voice no more. Perhaps he left the crew and now he sings his songs ashore. Oh, how I wish to hear once more those heavenly refrains. Could you find him, friend, and beg that boy to sing again? Yes? Thank you. Let me tell you all that I recall of him. It was so very long ago, my memories grow dim. His ship was brightly colored, silver, gold, chartreuse, and pink. A word was painted on the prow. Gondolia, I think. Does that mean anything to you? Is it some sort of clue? Please find that boy again and have him sing his song anew. Up where they walk. Up where they run. Up where they stay all day in the sun. Okay, I'll stop now. Alright. Are there any other sparkly spots I can get to? They're back in the first room. Okay. And I'm assuming that now that we've been to Nautica, we can just teleport to and from Nautica, which is pretty cool. Wait, can I yeet myself over the sides of these things? Is that... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No. I can't. I can't eat myself over this side. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. But also, that is an underwater inverted waterfall. I just need everybody to know that. I mean, probably the proper word is geyser. Is it a geyser if it's underwater? I don't know. Water sedge. The other one's back here somewhere. There it is. More water sedge. Okay, cool. So we need to go back to Gondolia to complete this side quest. Run! I don't know why we're running. Because it's faster. I'm pretty sure I know where the guy is. I'm like 98% sure I know where the guy is. Also, there are definitely still Heliodorian soldiers here. But they don't seem bothered by me, so whatever. I'm pretty sure it's this dude over here. It is hard to believe now, but when I am a boy, I have a voice like an angel. Il Piccolo Angelo, they call me. The capitano of the biggest ship in Gondolia. He take me aboard to sing for the sailors. I travel everywhere. It's so much fun. Molto divertente. Even the sea creatures come to hear me sing. One time I even see the face of una sirenetta, a real live mermaid. If you don't believe me, go ask her yourself. Well, as a matter of fact, sir, I did talk to her, and she'd love to hear you sing again. Yo, di certo! This is the mermaid I saw all those years ago. I'm so happy that she remembers me. Sono felice. I would very much like to sing for her again. But I am an old man now. My voice is not what it was. But you are a healthy young ragazzo. You will not run out of breath so easily. If I teach you, will you sing her my song? Yeah. Grazie mille. Thank you, traveler. Well then, if you are listening carefully, the song goes like this. Farewell to thee, dear contest stage. Goodbye, cake shop, goodbye. I'm bound for Octagonia, my humble wares to ply. I'm bound for Octagonia, by way of Zvardrus town. I'll write to thee a letter, love, when I am homeward bound. So fare thee well, when I return, united we will be. Leaving Gondolia's not what hurts my love, it's leaving thee. Yo ho ho! How long it has been since I am last singing this song. Now is your turn, traveler. Let the mermaid hear my shanty once again. Alright. Back to Nautica. Woo. Okay. Gotta go find a mermaid. Well, not just any, like, we're looking for a specific mermaid. But we were just here, so I doubt she'll have moved. Me, on the other hand, I can't run in a straight line, apparently, so that's fun. Woo! Hop. Welcome back to Nautica. You've been so very long. I was gone, like, what, 3 minutes? Did you find the minstrel boy? Did he sing you his song? Alright, I just read this. Do I need to read this again? I'm not gonna read it again. I just read this. That's the one. The pretty little song that I adored. It seems like yesterday I heard him strum those sunny chords. But now you say he's old and gray. Your lives go by so fast. You fill your songs with fire, for you know that fire won't last. I feel that passion once again, and it's all thanks to you. Please take this, my friend. It's the least that I can do. Krako's Trident. This quest has been transgressed with finesse. Alright. Let's see. Jade's the one we've been giving tridenty things to. Heck yes. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. Can mesmerize nature-based monsters. Neat. Oh, right. Bunny outfit. We don't want the bunny outfit. Okay. Do I know where to go next? Hang on. I'll move my me. I'll hang out in this corner. If you're not sure where to find the orbs, ask Queen Marina. Hey, that's convenient. We are already here, so let's go ask Queen Marina. Hey, where am I supposed to go? Yep, we're going up. Greetings, Luminary. Pray, what brings you back to me? Do you require the counsel of the Queen beneath the sea? Yes, please. I thought so. If you're happy to be led, allow me to advise you on the path that lies ahead. In the western reaches, through a shining whirlpool swirls, there lies a fine academy for graceful little girls. The master's an eccentric sort, you might think him quite mad, but if you were to visit him, I'm sure he'd make you glad. This is all the vision granted unto me did show. Go forth, my child, and find this place. The world tree wills it so. Okay, so that's... a whirlpool to the west. So let's go to the Strand, because that's on the west. We'll start there. And then from here, we could figure out where to go next. Okay. A whirl... oh. Well, there it is. So I guess we're going north. There's an island here. Sure, what's on this island? Insula Occidentalis. I don't know, but there's a cabin here. That's interesting. Ooh, barrel. Smashy time. There's a cabin, and it's an inn, apparently. It's got the inn marking. Oh, hey, dude. An adventurer, are ya? It ain't often we get folks like you coming here. This island's a place for hermits, exiles, and other assorted outcasts. When I was younger, I got up to all sorts, pirating and pillaging on the like, but now I spend me days just staring out to sea. This ain't no place for a globe-trotting traveler like you. I reckon it's high time you were on your way. That's almost a polite way to kick someone out of your house. He said, nope, don't stay here. Get out. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna smash these pots first. Thank you, sir. Mini medal! I wonder if we're supposed to have 20 mini medals at this point. Silk Blossom. Okay, these enemies are afraid of me too. That's good. I thought there was a sparkly spot over here. The heck is that thing? It's not afraid of me, so I feel like I should fight it. What is it? Jowler. Because of the jowls? I don't know. Oh, I gotta move myself back into the upper corner.
You brought this on yourself.
Thing had a lot of health. 1,200 experience, though. Damn. Aha, there's the sparklies. Okay, this way. It's the icy area. Because there's gotta be one in every video game ever. Snowy lands. I'm wondering if I shouldn't just, like, go get another upgraded boomerang for Eric. It might be nice to have. Ooh. Okay, so Vondo's pepped up, which means I need to get him back out of the party. Until I'm pepped up again. Alright. So, party lineup. Take Sylvando out. I guess I'll put Rab back in. That's fine. And then... Oh! I can't use the forge while I'm on the ocean. That's interesting. What is... Okay, yeah, what's this tiny little island? This is Insula Algarum. Alright, well, it's got sparkly spots on it, so let's go check those out. There's one here. Angry looking bird. There's treasure over there. I want it. Can't get to it. Oh, I remember this place. I think there's a flying mount here somewhere. I think there's a flying mount here somewhere. And then I can, like, fly over it. There's all kinds of goodies on this island. Holy shit.
May heaven's winds propel thee hence!
Got, like, both missed? That's not great.
Let the darkness consume you!
Yeah, dodge this!
Wonderful.
Yikes.
Let's do this.
Uh-oh. No, Serena's a healer. She should be doing that. Gosh dang it. Well, now literally everyone's pepped up except me.
Be gone!
Okay, can I use it here? Yes. Yes, I can. What have I learned? Oh. Cautery sword. Rosary. Oh, gives extra extra MP. Okay, I need boomerangs. Oh, that's not very good. Okay, I take it back. We'll have to just buy the one that he's got. It's over here. There it is. Mirror stone. Okay. Okay, that one's afraid of me? I'm confused. I'm hearing them, like, do their, like, ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding thing where they're like, hey, you're here. But then they're not, like, attacking me, so I don't know what's up with that. Also, I'm not seeing a flying mount. I just see a bunch of griffins.
Did you want to talk to me?
No, I didn't want to talk to you. Dang it.
Let's go.
Rethinking all of my life choices. Oh, we got it all. Okay, cool. Okay, so the flying mount is not here, which means I'll have to come back and do this at a later point in the game, I assume. But we did get some cool stuff. We picked up some mirror stone, and I don't know what that's going to be good for, but it'll be good for something, I'm sure. Yes, back aboard the stallion, please. And then we were going this way. Yep, let's play Lorelei's harp and see where we end up. The Champ Sauvage. Champ Sauvage? Champ Sauvage? Like Champs-Elysees? Champ Sauvage. Okay, bye! Dude yeeted himself out of here. That was great. Phenomenon. L'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles. Médailles? 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 I don't know. My French is terrible. Again, I didn't study French. I studied Latin. How bad is it? Be honest with me, Gooey. How bad is my French? Oh, yikes. Ah! I didn't mean to fight that. It's fine. Like, I try to be faithful to the, like, the dialects, if possible. My, English dialects aren't particularly great, so I'm sure that my foreign dialects are even worse. This is not the way that I wanted to go. I want to go to the academy. So is it like Medele or Medel? Medel? Me, like with the accent on the first syllable, or like, I don't know. So bad, right? If it's got more than like 3 syllables, I can't handle it. Oof. Here it is, the Academy of the Ladies of the Metal, I think is what it translates to, roughly. The metal ladies. All girls. That's what we know. Okay. So, medal. Just like metal, but in a French accent. Neath the branches of the birches, daffodils sway and swing. Here among the graceful gardens, budding young ladies sing. We'll stride across the wide, wide world and hunt for many medals low and high. But our hearts live forever in... Help me, Gooey. L'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles. How'd I do? Was that okay? Oh my goodness. All right.
Allez-oop!
Alley-oop indeed, sir.
Très bien. A splendid rendition, girls. Now, to your lesson. May you have a maximally fruitful day on your journey to become miniature ladies par excellence.
All together now. Merci, Monsieur Médaille.
Médaille. Oh, where was she when I was struggling for like 10 minutes?
Merci, Monsieur Médaille.
Médaille.
Merci, mesdemoiselles.
He's a ballerina. Ballerino. Ballerino.
What have we here? It is not so often that we receive les visiteurs. It is a minimally common occurrence, in fact.
Oh, they're different. Médaille and médaille are different. Médaille. Médaille. Sure. I think I just butchered them both again. Because of the accent on that last E, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy, coming.
I do not believe it. Young man, it must have been fate that brought you here. Destiny. La Providence. I sense a great power within you. A power of maximal significance. There is much to discuss, but not out here, eh? Come to my office, and I will reveal all you need to know. It is nearby, a minimal distance. You will see.
I love him. Look at him. He's so happy. He's so happy to see us. There's like monsters here. Said there was a sparkly. There's the sparkly. The sparklies like to blend in all of a sudden. Like they were easy to see and now they're hard to find. You know she's tough because she's standing like that. I'm Zazie, the leader of the roughest, toughest girl gang in the academy. We live by a single rule. Don't do bad things to good people, but stuff the rest of them. Okay, I like her. Problem is, I've gone and broken it. Have you met Madam Wallop, my former teacher? She's one of the good guys, but I accidentally stole her favorite whip and threw it down the, you know. She might seem to be all sweetness and light, but when she gets angry, she's seriously scary. She finds out what I've done, she'll have my guts for garters. If I could get a replacement, I might be able to get out of this without too much trouble, but it turns out you can only make them with a fun-sized forge. I might as well face it. I'm stuffed. Hold on. You're some kind of globe-trotting adventurer, right? You haven't happened to pick up a fun-sized forge on your travels, have you? Now that you mention it. If you have, it would be amazing if you could help me out. Well, will you make me a new whip for Madame Wallope? Wallop? I don't know. Yeah, we'll do it. Thanks a million! Let's get started then, shall we? I found a set of instructions for making the same type of whip in the library. Here you go. Lashings of class. Ooh. Queen's whips! Yes, please. Amazing. Madame Wallope is a classy lady, so a bog standard one won't cut the mustard. Sorry to be a pain, but I'm gonna need a +1 version or better if I'm gonna make it out of this alive. Oh, and don't even think of equipping it yourself. If she find out a boy's has his grubby mitts all over her special whip, there'll be hell to pay. My life's in your hands, adventurer. Forge me a whip fit for a queen and let me make amends. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. Oh yeah, we can afford that. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. There's no reason not to, right? Oh gosh. Okay. Nope, that was all we can do. We ran out of focus. Yes. Hopefully that's at least a +1. +2! We'll take it. We'll take it. Nah, we're good. We're just gonna... Hello again, adventurer! How's the forging coming along? Have you managed to make a queen's whip that'll meet Madame Wallope's ridiculously high standards? Wow, what a whip! There's no way Madame Wallope can complain about this little beauty. This is sure to get me off the hook. In fact, even if she finds out what I did, she might reward me for throwing away her ratty old one when she sees this absolute corker. Tee-hee. Thank you, adventurer. I owe you one. Here, you should have these. Hey! Quest has been transgressed with finesse. Super duper alley-ooper. Alright, in we go. Let's go talk to the dude, bruh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Howdy there, bud. Tut-tut-talk. How is this disturbing my precious few seconds of sleep? Oh, wait a minute. You're the luminary, are you not? I was, just taking a nap after spending tons of time searching for a password. Speaking of which, allow me to share the one I found with you. The Neverglade via the Altar of the Heavenly Bride. I don't know what that one is. Talkity tick, you can use that password I gave you to visit another world from the Echo Chamber in Tickington. Probably need to catch up with these at some point. There are more tackles out there whiling away the hours searching for passwords, you know. Be sure to take a moment to talk to them if you come across any. And with that, I'm clocking off and trundling back to Tickington. It was lovely meeting you, and good luck with the rest of your adventure. Tick-tock. We got like all weirdly accented there. Okay. Boop. Found a mini medal. I think that'll take us to 20. That one.
Ah, there you are. Now, you must allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Maxime Médaillé. And this is my humble establishment, l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles, a school in which miniature ladies bloom into beautiful full-grown flowers.
The way that he pronounced it is not even remotely close to the way that I pronounced it. I don't even know what he said. I'm gonna have to listen to that like 40 times in order to recreate that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is something that like I just want to be correct in the pronunciation of things. So like when I meet people who have names that are unique, I always ask them like, "Hey, how do you pronounce your name?" And then I say it back to them until I get it right. And I've been doing this now for like, I don't know, a decade or more, and to this day, there is only one name I have ever failed to pronounce correctly enough for the owner of the name. And that person eventually was just like, you know what? No one can say it correctly. Like, in my house, we all say it slightly differently, so I can't fault you. And I was like, okay. I still want to be right, though. Gonna bother me. I might look up her name again later and just be like, did I pronounce that wrong? I did. Okay, we're gonna try it. L'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles. He said it like so fast. Like, just super fast. Just like, boom. Like, it just came out of his mouth. It's fine. We're gonna practice. And maybe by next weekend, I'll be able to say it. Anyway, on with the show.
As part of the education, we encourage our pupils to journey through all the lands of Edrea and to gather the maximum number of mini medals they can find. As they hunt for medals, they immerse themselves in the cultures of the world and acquire at least a minimum of, how you say, savoir-faire.
Isn't savoir-faire French? He should know how to say that. Come on, man.
But every so often, a born medal hunter comes along. I sense this in you. I see the most maximally adroit medal detector of my career before me. However, there is one miniature problem. The Academy is for young girls, and young girls alone. Sadly, I cannot offer you a place here. But does this mean I will allow such potential maximal to remain untapped?
Let's hope not.
No! By the power vested in me, I hereby enroll you as an honorary member of l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles.
L'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles. That got weird. So savoir-faire is like to be capable, to know how to make, right? All right, great. I get to take over his French accent now. Pardon me. Now to the formalities. First of all, take this, your very own album de médailles. De quoi? What is this you are saying? You already have an album de medaille from the miniature medal exchange in Puerto Valor. I knew it was a bonne idea to open that office. I have them hand out albums to able adventurers in the hope of finding a medal collector maximal. And now I have found you. Now that you are enrolled as an honorary student of the Academy, I can give you access to the full package for elite medal detectors only. Allow me to upgrade your album to its maximum capacity. For each and every mini medal that you bring to me, I will add a minuscule stamp to the album. And the more stamps you collect, the more maximally magnificent your rewards will be. Now go, young man. Your quest to collect the maximum number of mini medals has officially begun. Seek them out, pick them up, and bring them to me. L'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles welcomes you, young man. I see that you have brought me 8 mini medals. Magnifique! Gooey, your appreciation is all I need. Alright, we got a rune staff, and now we filled a page! Yay! Felicitations, young man! You have completely filled a page of your album de medaille! This is not a miniature achievement in the slightest. You may have maxed out this page, but your career as a metal detector extraordinaire is not yet at an end. No, it is time to turn over a new leaf. Et voila! You have now collected a total of 21 stamps. Keep the middle medals coming, and when your total reaches 25, I will reward you with a uniform de l'Académie. Now, isn't that a maximally magnificent prize? Ooh, my voice cracked. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yay, we did the thing. Where's the orb? I came here looking for an orb. Do you not know things about orbs? You know what? I think my voice cracking might be a sign that... Ooh, I just smacked my microphone real hard. Okay. So I think that the voice cracking is probably a sign that I need to stop for tonight. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go find... the save point, which should be in here because that's the church medallion. She's talking about ghosts. I should have read it. Sorry, friends. Okay, we're gonna save. Yep, that one. We're what, like 23 hours in now? 22? Almost 23 hours in. Alright. Boop, boop. So... Oh, wait, I disappeared. There I am! Oh no, I'm so big. Okay, wait, I'll just take over... I'll take over my little crown. Wait, I can do it without the headphones on. We can fully appreciate the work of the lovely Liz Brawley, who made this artwork for me. Thank you all again so much for joining me. Gooey, it was a true delight practicing my terrible French accent with you. Please join me again. I stream on Fridays and Sundays and Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern time, which literally just changed. So I have no idea how that translates to anywhere else in the world. But yes, I will be streaming again tomorrow night the same time that I started streaming tonight, but probably won't go as late. Usually Monday and Friday are a little bit shorter and Sunday is longer. So keep that in mind. If you want to catch up on any of the old streams, that all of this current game, Dragon Quest XI, is still on Twitch, but the 2 previous games that I streamed, Dragon Quest VIII and Zelda Twilight Princess, are over on my YouTube channel because Twitch only keeps them for 60 days. So I uploaded them to YouTube. So if you'd like to see any of my old stuff, that's where you can catch that. The video of me didn't start until this game, though. So it's just my lovely voice. And that does include some terrible accents, for which I profusely apologize. But as always, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I'm having so much fun with this game, and I can't wait to start again tomorrow. I'm going to listen to that French pronunciation about a million more times before tomorrow, just so that I know that I can get it right. I can do it. I know I can do it. Thank you all. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night and have a lovely day tomorrow.